right, this game is not suitable for children or those who are easily disturbed. Good thing I'm neither. Suffering from anxiety or depression may not have a safe experience playing this game. Jesus Christ, what did you get me into? There's an agreement?
What?
I don't have no idea. Alright, let's get it. Team Salvado, okay. I like this music. Alright. Ooh. Okay. There's no way this game is scary. Alright, we're gonna go to a new game. Enter my name. Big Papa.
Oh, wait.
Yeah?
There's a screen share feature on Discord.
Oh, seriously?
Yeah. Hold on one second.
Alright. Hey! Okay.
Here, don't start your game yet.
Oh, I already started. Fuck.
No. I'm talking about, like, positive.
Oh, okay. Alright. Seeing the mouth, like, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. Awesome. Alright, let's do it. I see an annoying girl running towards me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. Okay, you have a fucking idiot coming towards me. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. Oh, okay. Childhood friend. You know the kind of friend you never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. I mean, we'll roll with it. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, we will receive more and more frequently, and I would be getting tired of waiting up. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the car so I can let Sayori catch up to me. Okay. Hey, Sayori, she's pretty cute. Ha ha! I overslept the She looks fucking, she's like fucking Brock, like with the eyes. But I caught you this time. Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you. You said that you were thinking about ignoring me. I thought it was going to be a pretty funny game. That's me and Big Papa. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. Or does she? Oh, who? Fine. But you did wait for me after all. I guess you don't have it in to be mean if you want to, even if you want to. Whatever you say, Sayori. Okay. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their deadly commute. By the way, Big Papa, have you decided on a club to join yet? A club? I told you already, I'm not interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either. Yeah, that's not true. I got the voice nailed, right? You told me you would join a club this year. Did I? I'm sure it's possible that I did in one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. Sayori likes to worry a little too much about me. When I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. I can relate. Uh-huh. I was talking about how I'm worried that you don't learn how to socialize or having skills before college. Your happiness is really important to me, you know. Aw, she cares. Okay. I know you're happy now, but I die at the thought of you becoming a NEET. What the fuck is a NEET?
Check your phone and then
Alright, let me look that shit up.
and also I sent you a picture of like your
Alright, a NEET. Not an education. Oh, it's like a bum, basically. Okay.
You see the picture of it?
Oh, dude, your fucking setup looks dope as shit, dude. You're making me want a game on PC. Fuck, man.
So yeah, on the left is like the real time thing, and then on the right is just the facial reaction.
Oh, that's fucking crazy. Awesome, dude. Look at my fucking pretty face. Oh, yeah. Let's get it. You trust me, right? I mean, I just met you, but I trust you.
Ah, you've been best friends for like forever.
I'm in the answer anything. Don't make me keep worrying about you. Alright, alright. Okay. I'll get a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises, though. Will you at least promise me you'll try a little? Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that. Yay! Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing... Huh?
Yo, give me Monica and the smaller girl.
Oh, the big boob chick? Fuck yeah, I want to be a big boob chick. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit. Even if she does exaggerate everything inside of her head. Okay, we're in the fucking classroom, let's get it. School day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I... Oh, okay. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. I see no motivation whatsoever on the walls. Clubs. Sari wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Hey, that's fucking lit. Let's do it. Hello? Sayori! Sayori must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realize that I'm the only one left in the classroom. I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here and spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. Why is she impressed? You don't need to wait up for me if it's going to make you late to your own club. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, you know what? Well, that you could come to my club. Sayori. Yeah? There's no way I'm going to your club. Ew, you meanie! Sayori is vice president of the literature club. Oh, so, okay, the literature club, okay. Alright. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title of vice president. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. Fuck yeah, man. Anime club all day. Come on, please. Why do you care so much anyway? Well, I kind of told the club yesterday I would bring a new member. And Natsuki made cupcakes and everything. Okay, Natsuki. Don't make promises you can't keep. I can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead or if she's so cunning as to have planned all of this out. I let out a long sigh. Fine, I'll stop for a cupcake, okay? Yes, let's go! Okay, let's get this fucking cupcake. And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. Okay. Alright. I dejectedly follow Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Everyone, the new member is here! I told you, don't call me a new member. I glance around the room. Girl 1. Oh, welcome to the literature club. It's a pleasure meeting you. Sayori always says nice things about you.
Seriously? Not a boys? Let's feel the atmosphere.
Nice fucking accent.
Ah, Big Papa, what a nice surprise.
Ugh. All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. It's too good to be true.
What are you looking at? You want to say something?
So sorry. Natsuki. The girl with a sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. She's also the one who made cupcakes, according to Sayori. You can just ignore her when she gets moody. Sayori says that quietly into my ear, then turns back toward the other girls. Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club. Don't say things like that. Yuri, who appears comparatively more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Well, it's nice to meet both of you. And it sounds like you already know Monica, is that right? What the fuck is Monica?
That's right.
Monica smiles sweetly. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. See her. Basically completely out of my league. So, having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... You too, Monica. Come sit down, Big Papa. We made room for you at the table so you can sit next to me or Monica. I'll get the cupcakes.
Hey, I made them. I'll get them.
Sorry, I get a little too excited. Then, how about I make some tea as well? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As Sayori mentioned, it's been widened so that there's one space next to Monica and one space next to Sayori. Okay, that's intentional. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand.
Okay, are you ready?
Whoa!
Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white, fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. That smells delicious. The whiskers are drawn with icing, and little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears. So cute!
I don't know, I think it's a little baby concept. Well, you know. Just take one.
Sayori grabs one first, and Monica, I follow. It's delicious! Sayori walks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around in my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki.
Why are you thinking? It's not like I
Have I heard this somewhere before?
made them for you or anything.
I thought you technically did, Sayori said.
Well, maybe. Not for you, you know. You got it?
Alright. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teacher gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess.
Don't let yourself get
That's not... Insulted Yuri looks away. I mean, I meant that, you know. I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow and smiles at me.
So, what makes you consider literature?
I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Sayori. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seemed really happy here, so...
That's okay, don't be embarrassed. Make sure you feel right at home. President of the Literature Club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone.
Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. Weren't you a leader of the debate club last year? Monica really is a great leader. Yuri also nods in agreement. And I'm surprised there aren't any more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club.
Not many people are interested, but all the effort to start something. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this book before we graduate. Right, everyone?
Yeah! We'll do our best.
You know,
Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard just to find these two. Maybe that's why they were all so delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though, I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. So, Big Papa, what kind of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga. I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. And not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup finger. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her work. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can be so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. And I read a horror book once. I just really grasped something I can relate to at the minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with The Rock. What the fuck? I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. So real horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. Oh, why is that? Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second. Your cupcakes, your poems. Everything you do is just as cute as you are. Sayori sidles up behind Natsuki and puts her hands on her shoulders. Natsuki, you write your own poems? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? Natsuki averts her eyes. Not a very confident writer yet. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. I guess it's the same for you. Aw, I want to read everyone's poems. We all sit in silence for a moment.
Okay. Random idea, everyone.
Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monica.
Let's all get along and write a poem about it. The next time we meet, we'll share it with each other. That way everyone is
Yeah, let's do it!
Look, now that we have the new member, we'll help us forward each other. Is that right, Mr. Papa?
Monica smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on. There's still one problem.
Huh? What's that?
Now that we're back to the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Sayori may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and I lose my train of thought. All four girls still stare back at me with dejected eyes. Fuck, you wanna piss them off, Big Papa. Come on, man. I'm sorry, I thought... Big Papa... You all... I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That is, if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. Just to fucking look at them. One by one, the girls' eyes light up. Yes, I'm so happy! Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Ooh. Hey! You really did scare me for a moment.
You really just came to the conversation paper. That makes sense. Welcome to the literature club.
I think you did come to the conclusion. Aw, thanks, I guess.
Okay, everyone. With that, we can officially introduce the literature club. Everyone remember, next time. Write a poem, bring to the next meeting, we all share.
I'm gonna download the soundtrack. Monica looks over at me once more.
Big Papa, I look forward to seeing that.
That doesn't sound dirty at all. Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their feet. Hey, Big Papa! Since we're already here, do you want to walk home together? That's right. Sayori and I never walk home together anymore because she's always stayed after school for clubs. Sure, might as well. Yay! With that, the two of us depart the club room and make our way home. The whole way my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls. Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course, Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Perhaps I have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls.
Which one?
I'm kind of digging Yuri a little bit. Alright. I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem. What should I get to write? Oh, it's kind of... Ooh. Fuck, I'm not trying to please you. Alright, fuck. Okay. Intellectual. Okay, I get it now. The fuck? Suicide? Boot, lollipop, heart, over milk, drink. Fuck, I should have did that. Valentine Scars, Lust. Lust? Wait, Lust was... What the fuck? Okay. Romance, meager, defeat, extraordinary, promise, vivid, uncanny. Okay, she's a little fucking freaky, I guess. Analysis, depression. Oh, okay. Well, I guess she's a little depressed. Daydream, disarray, lazy, R, vanilla, starscape, list. Okay. Raindrops alone, a tone, Katie, inside, flower. Is Katie like a code name for something sexual? Agonizing, curves, insight. Yeah. Anxiety, ocean, peace, warm, rain cloud, swimsuit, candy, sunset, misfortune. Fuck it. Oh, fuck, damn. Pleasure, hop, discernment, death. What the fuck? Why did she enjoy this shit? Okay, wrath? I'm just gonna pick it for the fuck of it. Oh, okay, cool. So I guess Sayori and Yuri are a little fucked up in the head. Tenacious, kawaii, skipping existence. Melancholy, incapable, despise, empty, jumpy, fester, marshmallow rock. Fester, okay. Papa, question, puppy, laugh, vibrant, self-afraid, peaceful, contamination? Email? Like, what the fuck? What the fuck? Misery, incongruent, firefly, shiny, horror. I think she said she likes horror. Yeah. Socks, innocent, headphones, universe. She probably likes the universe. Vertigo? Graveyard, after-image, wonderful, bouncy, cage, amazing part. What the fuck? Give me one fuck up.
Hi, Ember Papa. Glad to see you didn't run away on us.
Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but at least I at least keep my word. Well, I'm back at the literature club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise, Big Papa. I hope this isn't too overwhelming or of a commitment for you. Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it.
Oh, come on. Like, he deserves any slap.
I'm such a fucking asshole.
Harry Potter didn't want to win any book. He'll ask you too. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what. But if you don't take this seriously, we'll see you.
Oh shit, they're gonna kill her.
Listen, you certainly have a good mouth for someone your mom would like to go through.
So she reads manga. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Swiftly defeated, Natsuki flopped back into her seat. Don't worry, guys. Big Papa always gives it his best as long as he's having fun. He helps me with busy work without me even asking. Like cooking, cleaning my room. How dependable. Sorry, that's because your room is so messy it's distracting. And you almost set your house on fire once. Is that so? You two are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous. Ooh, okay, Yuri. How come you and Big Papa can become good friends too? Sayori. Hmm? As usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situation she just put me into. Oh, Yuri even brought you something today, you know? Wait, Sayori! Me? Oh, not really. Don't be shy. It's really nothing. What is it? Never mind. Sayori made it sound like it was a big deal when it's really not. What do I do? I'm sorry, Yuri, I was thinking. I guess that means it's up to me to rescue this situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place. So any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what.
Is that so?
Yeah, I don't make it a big deal if you don't want it to be.
Alright. Well, here.
Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book.
I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy.
It's a short read, so it should keep your attention, even if you don't usually read. Right, fucking short attention span, fucking idiot. And we could, discuss it if you want. Ooh, okay, book and chill. How is this girl accidentally being so cute? She just picks out a book she thinks I like, despite me not reading much. I see what you meant by her tits, dude. Her tits are huge. Yuri, thank you. How good the Donkey Konga. How can we read this? I am pleased. Yes.
Phew! Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think.
Now that everyone's settled in, I expect the Barako to kick off those scheduled activities for the club. But that doesn't seem to be the case. Sayuri and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. In a closet? I'm really curious to talk to Yuri a little bit more. But at the same time, I would feel bad for distracting her from reading. I catch a glimpse over the cover of her book. It looks like the same book that she lent to me. More than that, she seems to be on the first few pages.
Crap.
I think she noticed me looking at her. She sneaks another glance at me and our eyes meet for a split second. But that only makes her hide her face deeper in her book. Sorry, I was just spacing out. I mutter this, sensing I made her uncomfortable.
Oh,
It's fine. If I was focused, then I probably wouldn't have noticed in the first place. But I'm just rereading a bit of this, so... That's the book you gave me, right?
mm-hmm.
I wanted to reread some of it. Not for any particular reason. Just curious. How come you have two copies of the same book? That is a little weird. Well, when I stopped at the bookstore yesterday, and... that's not what I meant. I mean... I just happened to buy two of them. The fuck? I see. There's something fairly obvious here that Yuri isn't telling me, but I decided to let it go. I'll definitely start reading it soon.
I'm glad to hear.
Once it starts to pick up, you might have a hard time putting it down. It's a very engaging and relatable story. Is that so? What's it about anyway?
Well...
Yuri closes the book and scans her eyes over the back. The book is titled Portrait of Markov. There's an ominous-looking eye symbol on the front cover. Okay. Alright. I just wanted to make sure I don't accidentally give anything away. Basically, it's about this girl in high school who moves in with her long-lost younger sister. But as soon as she does, her life gets really strange. She gets targeted by these people who escaped from a human experiment prison. And while her life is in danger, she needs to desperately choose who to trust. No matter what she does, she ends up destroying most of her relationships, and her life starts to fall apart. That's kind of dark, isn't it? Yuri made it sound like it was going to be a nice story, so that dark turn came out from nowhere. She did say that, like, this is really fucking dark, like, she's a fucked up, like, life, I guess. Yuri gently giggled all of a sudden. Are you not a fan of that sort of thing, Big Papa? Oh my god. No, it's not bad. I mean, I can definitely enjoy those kind of stories, so don't worry. I hope so. Yeah, I totally forgot that Yuri's into those things. She's so shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different. It's just those kind of stories, they challenge you to look at life from a strange new perspective. I thought she was going to say turn me on or some weird shit. when horrible things happen, not just because someone wants to be evil, but because they have their own goals or their own philosophies that they believe in. Then suddenly, when you... it's getting a little dark. Then suddenly, when you thought you related to the protagonist, they may have to be the naive one for letting their one-sided morals interfere with the villain's plans. I'm rambling, aren't I? That was good. I'm sorry. Hey, don't apologize. I haven't lost interest or anything. Well, I guess it's alright then. But I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem. When I let things like books and writing fill my thoughts, I kind of forget to pay attention to other people. So I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange. And please stop me if I start talking too much. I really don't think you need to worry. That just means you're passionate about your reading. At least I can do is listen. It's a literature club after all. That's true. In fact, I might as well get started reading it, right? You don't have to. What are you saying? Just a moment ago, you said you were looking forward to it. Let me just get the book. I quickly retrieve the book that I put in my bag. Alright, it's fine if I sit here, right? Whew. I slip into the seat next to Yuri's. Yeah. Are you sure? You seem a little apprehensive. I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want you to. It's just something I'm not very used to. That is, reading in company of someone. I see. Well, just tell me if I am distracting you or anything. Alright. I open the book and start the prologue. I still don't understand what Yuri means about reading in company. It's as if I can feel her presence over my shoulders as I read. Although it's a good thing. It's not particularly a bad thing. Maybe a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Yuri is in the corner of my eye. I realize that she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over it. It looks like she's reading from my book instead. Sorry. I was just... You really apologize a lot, don't you? I do? I don't really mean to. Sorry. I mean... Here, this should work, right? I slide my desk until it's up against Yuri, then hold my book more between the two of them. I suppose so. Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Once we lean in a little bit, our shoulders are almost touching. Oh god. It feels like my left arm is in the way, so I instead use my right hand to hold the book open. I guess this kind of makes it difficult to turn the page. Here! Ooh, close up. Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left side of the book between her thumb and forefinger. I do the same with my right arm, on the right side of the book. That way I turn the page and Yuri slides it under her thumb after it flips to her side. But in holding it like this, we're huddled even closer together than before. It's actually kind of distracting me. As if I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face and she's in the corner of my vision. Are you ready? What's she like? Oh, she looked at me. Holy fuck. To turn the page. Sorry. What the fuck did you think? Sorry. I think I got a bit distracted for a second. I glance over at Yuri's face again and our eyes meet. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her. That's okay. You're not used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes you a bit longer. He's such a fucking airhead, I swear. It's probably the least I can do. Since you've been so patient with me. Yeah. Thanks. We continue reading. Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assume that she finishes the page before me, so I turn it on my own volition. We continue the first chapter in silence, each back fucking slow of a reader. Even so, turning each page almost feels like an intimate exchange. My thumb gently letting go of the page, letting it flutter over to her side as she catches it under her own thumb. Hey Yuri, this might be a silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit. You think so? How does she? Well, I guess she's more blunt in a lot of ways, but she also second guesses all of the things that she says and does. Like, she's afraid she'll do something wrong. It's not like I can see into your head or anything, but they're kind of reminiscent of some of your mannerisms. I see. Riri remains silent for a moment. But, Big Papa, that's probably a terrible thing to have in common with her. It's so embarrassing that you think that. Well, wait, I didn't mean it in a bad way or anything. Sorry, I really don't know you were self-conscious about that sort of thing. I guess I meant that it was kind of cute. What are you saying all of a sudden?
Okay, everyone. I think it's about time we should play trouble with each other. We might not have enough time to
Yuri exhales, spared from finishing her thought.
everyone here? Don't count me down. I'm sorry to have been with you.
It's not. It's fine. Yuri releases her hand from the book, pausing with some colors on top of my thumb. Alright. I guess I'll do some more reading tonight. Or would you prefer I only read it with you? I guess I don't have much of a preference either way. In that case, I'll read a little more tonight. It'll be more fun to read with you after it picks up a bit, you know? That's good reasoning. In that case, feel free to finish the first few chapters in your own time. Alright. I stand up. I make a mental note of where I left off in the book, then slip it back into my bag. It's hard.
By the way,
Yeah. My relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much inspiration since I really hadn't done this before. like how the fuck you put that together?
now everyone's ready.
I can't wait to read a fucking 20-word poem. Like a fucking haiku. Sayuri and Monica enthusiastically pull out their phones. Sayuri's on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composition notebook. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuru reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself. Oh shit. Who should I show my poem to? Oh, that's obvious. Yuri. Yuri seems the most experienced, so I should start with her. I can trust her opinion to be fair. As Yuri reads the poem, I notice her eyes lighten. Exceptional! What was that? Did I say that out loud? Yuri first covers her mouth, but then ends up covering her whole face. He's gonna hate me. Really didn't do anything wrong, Yuri. I guess you're right. What am I getting so nervous for? Yuri takes a breath. So, what kind of writing experience do you have? Your use of imagery and metaphors indicates you've written a lot of poetry before. Really? Well, that's a huge compliment coming from you. This is actually my first time, really. Huh? Yuri stares at me blankly, then looks at my poem again. Well, I know that. I just meant, Yuri trails off, unable to find an excuse. She traces her finger along the words of the poem, as if breaking it down more thoroughly. Yeah, okay. This is the reason I was able to tell. It's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I can recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form fit the two together. The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, is that her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone, and she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There's so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little biased though. Biased? How? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri's apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do! Oh, she's excited. I like to share my thought process behind it. Yuri smiles genially as if that's a rare opportunity for her, which itself is kind of funny. After all, this isn't supposed to be isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Wait, click outside from here. Oh, okay. Ghosts under the lights. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Bathe them. They must be this one, the last remaining streetlights that have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe, calm, breathing air of the present but living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back. I'm sorry, I have such terrible handwriting. What? I wasn't thinking that at all. But it took you a long time. She knows how long it took me to read it. Wait. Okay. That's not creepy. Well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. That's a relief. Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive. It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you liked it. I'll be honest. Since this is our first time sharing, I want to write something a little more mild. Mild? Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghosts, Yuri? What the fuck? Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, Big Papa. Really? I must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost, lingering in her last remaining place of comfort and able to let go of her past. Maybe she doesn't have a comfort past. And soon to be left with nothing. That's a lot more solemn, putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive. Huh? That's nothing, really. Yours is impressive too, so... Nah. If anything, I could probably learn a thing or two from you. You think so? Yeah, of course. You know... I was really nervous about doing all this. But in the end, I really enjoyed it. I'm gonna keep doing my best for you, Big Papa. Me too. Who should I show my poem to next? This is a good poem, Big Papa. Are you sure it's your first time? Of course. It's not that good. Am I the kind of guy who would be writing poems in his spare time? I guess you're right. That's why it impressed me. Well, to be honest, I was afraid that you wouldn't do it seriously, or that you wouldn't write one at all. I'm really happy that you just wrote one. It reminds me of how you're really a part of the club now. Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room. Well, of course. I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise. See? It's like I said before, Big Papa. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know? Trying new things like this for other people. That's something that only really good people do. Thanks, Sayori. I'm not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. Then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined. Knowing how much this means to her and all. Yeah, and I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That'll be my way of thanking you. Alright, I'm gonna hold you to that then. Yay! Now you read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this. We'll see about that. Here's sunshine. The way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you miss me. Kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above. The sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever. There you go. Oh, but I'm not mad. I want breakfast. That's pretty peaceful. I want breakfast. Like randomly, what the fuck? Psycho. This is just a guess, but did you wait until the morning to write this? No! Just a little bit? You can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question. I forgot to do it last night. Well, at least that makes me feel a little better about myself. Don't be mean. I still tried my best. Yeah. I didn't mean to say that it was a bad poem. It came out nice, or how should I put it? It sounds just like you. Really? Yeah. Especially that last line. I made eggs and toast. What the fuck? Even though you were late to school? It's bad to skip breakfast. I get all cranky. I'll have to remember that. Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me. This was so much fun. Monica's the best. And yeah, but next time I won't forget. And I'm gonna write the best poem ever. Well, I guess I look forward to it. Should I go in order? Awesome. Big Papa. Oh, sorry.
Big Papa, if you're not going to take this conversation, go home.
What? Harsh.
What? You expect me to believe that you actually put effort into this? Do you think I'm stupid?
I'm not a writer. Maybe it's not very good, but yeah, I did put in effort. We all start somewhere, right? If you're still proud of the first one you ever wrote, then I'd like to read it. Painful to think about? Fuck. Fair enough. Such a dick. Well, to each their own, I guess.
Anyway, I guess it is sure my doing what you promised.
Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can see, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try, but that's about it. And she was talking so much shit about mine. It's like fucking first grade level. Come on. I like it. I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Wow. Wait, you there? Oh. But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid.
Yes, exactly. I like one that's easy to read, but it hits you hard.
Yeah, I understand.
The other nice thing about writing is that it puts people away on the wall or on the workbook. Like a setup for a rhyme at the end, and then you hit full final purpose. Help me bring up feeling in the last one.
So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized.
That's what it means to be a proud. Imagine it's a or something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here.
Yeah, guess not. I decided to humor her with that last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. Okay, Monica. Monica.
Hi, Big Papa. Having a good time so far?
Yeah.
Good, I'm glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for activities that you can do, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay?
Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course, I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in.
Anyway, want to share your phone with me?
It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to.
Don't worry, Big Papa. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? But it's the sort of area that we're all learning to pass.
Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my poem.
Great job, Big Papa. I was like, ooh, in my head while reading. Oh,
Oh.
it's really metaphorical. I'm not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something so deep. I guess I underestimated.
It's easier for me to keep everyone's expectations low. Though it always counts when I put in some effort. Fuck. Jesus Christ.
That's not very fair. Well, I guess it worked. Or anyway, you know that Yuri likes this kind of writing, right? Writing is full of imagery. Unlike Sayori, who likes using simple and direct words instead of contradicting sense. Yuri likes it when readers are left to derive their own meaning. It's very challenging to write words that effectively. Both allowing people to do something out of it, just like you. Or letting the reader to analyze whole who you want. It can take years of practice, which I'm assuming Yuri didn't have to never really asked him.
I'm sure I'm nowhere near her level yet.
Don't worry so much about that. You got
I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. It can take a while before I feel comfortable doing this.
That's okay. I'd love to see you try new things.
What the fuck?
That's the best way to try and define the style of music. Everyone else might be a little bit biased towards their own kind of styles. But I'll always help find what you choose. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them, right?
Well, that's exactly what I'm trying to do.
Anyway, you want to read my comment? Don't worry, it's not very good.
You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to be not very good.
That's because I have well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know?
I see. Well, let's read it then. Hole in the wall. It couldn't have been me. See the direction? The spackle protrudes. A noisy neighbor? An angry boyfriend? I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I reel, blind like a film left out in the sun. But it's too late. My retinas already scorched with a permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep. Stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realize now that I wasn't looking in. I was looking out. And he, on the other side, was looking in. Wait, what? I realize now that I wasn't looking in. I was looking out. And he, on the other side, was looking in.
So, what do you think?
It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback.
It's okay. Yeah, that kind of stuff got pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of films have been putting emphasis on the timing towards when performed out loud, it can be really out.
What was the inspiration behind this one?
Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I have some kind of obsession with it. It's been influencing my poems a bit.
An epiphany.
Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about stuff like that. It's kind of coming on strong. Maybe after everyone is better at that. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on it. You try so hard to make it perfect, you'll never improve it. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and turn it up later. Another way to think about it is this. You keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark mark. So, just move your hand, go with the flow. That's my advice for him. Thanks for listening.
Phew. I guess that's everyone. I glanced around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayori and Monica are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. And if they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly.
This language.
Huh? Did you say something?
Oh, so,
Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand.
I guess you could say it's fancy.
Thanks? Yours is cute.
Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? Clearly that's not what I'm getting at. How can that be cute?
I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice.
Eh? We have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all.
Well, I do have a couple suggestions.
If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did.
Oh shit, what I do?
Very quick. Which people did, by the way. Sayori liked it. And Big Papa did too.
Excuse me. I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless, of course, I come across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet. And Big Papa liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh, fuck.
Oh? I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member here.
That's not what I... You're just... Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Big Papa appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours.
Huh? How do you know he didn't appreciate mine? Are you not telling yourself?
No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Is everyone okay?
Well, you know what? I was the one who moved that suicide figures in
Not Natsuki.
I'll send you this little.
I don't like fighting, guys. Suddenly, both girls turned towards me as if they just noticed I was standing there. Big Papa! She's just trying to make me look bad.
That's not true. She started it.
Music, though.
She over herself for to appreciate the simple writing of one thing. This wouldn't have happened first. What's the point? What's the point in making your poems all convoluted for no reason?
Kingdom Hearts.
Maybe you should feel proud of me and not force them to figure it out. Help me explain that to every problem.
Well, wait! There's a reason we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meaning the most effectively. Avoiding them is not only unnecessarily limiting yourself, it's also a waste. You understand that, right, Big Papa?
Well,
how did I get dragged into this in the first place? It's not like I know anything about writing, but whomever I agree with will probably think more highly of me. Fuck. Fuck it, Yuri. Natsuki. You're right that I liked your poem. See? Wait. That's not an excuse for you to be so mean. You shouldn't pick a fight just because someone's opinion is different.
sorry. That's not what happened at all. You wouldn't even take my poem seriously.
I understand. Yuri. Huh? You're a seriously talented writer. It's no secret that I was impressed. Well, that's... But here's the thing. No matter how simple or refined someone's writing style is, they're still putting feelings into it, and it becomes something really personal. That's why Natsuki felt threatened when you said her poem was cute. I see. I didn't notice that I'm sorry. But Natsuki, you took it way too far. Yuri means well, and if you just told her how you felt, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. Natsuki clenches her fist. In the end, nobody has taken her side. She's trapped at this point, being defiant only because she can't handle the pressure. I hope I don't regret this choice. I end up feeling bad for her. Sometimes when I'm hurt, it helps to take a walk and clear my head. Sorry, she doesn't need to.
You know what? I'm going to do that. It'll spare me from having to look at all your faces.
Oh shit. Without warning, Natsuki snatches her own poem up from the desk and storms out. On her way out, she crumples up the poem with her hands and throws it in the trash. Oh, fuck, she's mad. Natsuki! I look across the room. Yuri has her chin buried in her hands while she stares down at her desk. I gingerly approach her and sit in an adjacent chair. Everything alright? I'm so embarrassed. I can't believe I acted like that. You probably hate me now. No, Yuri. How can anyone not have gotten frustrated after being treated like that? You handled it well as anyone could. I don't think any less of you. Well, alright, I believe you. Thanks, Big Papa. You're too kind. I'm thankful to have you as a part of this club now. It's nothing. One more thing. That one thing that Natsuki said about, I would never do anything so shameful. So, what thing did Natsuki say? Boobs! Well, never mind that. I'm gonna make some tea. Good idea. Make enough for make enough for more than one person, okay? Yeah.
Okay, everyone. It's just about time to go to sleep. How do you all feel about yourself?
It was a lot of fun. Well, I'd say it was worth it.
Mostly. Yuki, how about you?
Yeah, I'd say the same. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone. Awesome.
Awesome.
Oh, shit.
In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. And maybe you learn something interesting too. Hope will turn out even better.
I think to myself. I did learn a little more about the kind of poems everyone likes. With any luck, that means I can at least do a better job impressing those I want to impress. I nod to myself with newfound determination. Big Papa! Ready to walk home? Sure, let's go. Sayuri beams at me. It truly has been a while since Sayuri and I have spent this much time together. I can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. Sayuri, about what happened earlier. What do you mean? Between Yuri and Natsuki. Does that kind of thing happen often? No. That's really the first time I've seen them fight like that. I promise they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you? No, I don't hate them at all. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. I can see why they made good friends with you. Yeah. Big Papa, why do you want me to like them so bad? Big Papa, it's nice that I get to spend time with you in the club. But I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest. Oh, it seems like she wants me to be friends with them so bad. And I think everyone really likes you too. That's... Every day is going to be so much fun. Sigh. It looks like Sayuri still hasn't caught into the situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but does it really need to stop there? We'll just have to see what the future holds, Sayuri. I pat Sayuri on the shoulder. I said that more to myself than to her, but it's easy to use Sayuri as an internal monologue sometimes. Okay. Yeah, let's do this. Oh, 4 times. Let's do it. Let me see. Just save sauce. Oh.
Someone's choice is like,
Alright, let's see. This is climax. Hahaha, yes! Flying suicide. Awesome. Suicide. Lollipop, suicide. Suicide. Oh, what the fuck? Desire heard skipping its home fireflies analysis and found was empty. Oh shit. Okay. Jumpy memories, imagination, tears, whirlwind, wonderful. Scary. Electricity. Horror. I heard big horror. Tragedy. Oh fuck. Graveyard. Another graveyard. This one is the family. Scars. What? Which like emo? Vacation. Doki Doki. Misery. Is she like depressed or some shit? Like all the depressing shit is like so weird. Cheeks, depression, sugar. This will test my theory out. Depression. Oh fuck, she's depressed. Childhood. Papa.
I was gonna say do the
Vibrant, free. Oh my god.
I mean, you gotta be Papa. That's
Yeah, I did that. Explode! She's fucking dark. Death. Agonizing. Adventure. Music. Let's get it. Another day passes and it's time for the club meeting already. I got a little more comfortable here over the past couple of days. Entering the club with the usual scene greets me. Howdy, Papa. Yo, Sayori. This is like, yo. Looks like you're in a good mood today. I'm just still not used to you being in the club, that's all. I see. That's a pretty simple thing, you know, to get in a good mood. But I guess it's always the simple things with you anyway. Speaking of which, I'm kind of hungry. You come with me to buy a snack? No thanks. Damn, okay, turn her down. Huh? That's not like you at all. I have my reasons. Why don't we take a look at your purse, Sayori? Why that? All of a sudden? No reason, really. I just wanted to look at it. Sayori nervously retrieves her coin purse. She fumbles with the latch and gets it open. Then she turns it upside down and lets its contents spill onto the desk. Only 2 small coins fall out. I knew it. I can see right through you, Sayori. That's not fair. How did you even know? It's simple. If you had enough money in the first place, you would have bought a snack before coming to the club room. So either you're not hungry and want an excuse to take a walk, or you plan to conveniently forget that you spent all your money so that I would lend you some. What motherfucker. There's one more thing. You're always hungry. What the fuck? And so that only leaves one option. I give up. That makes me feel guilty. If you feel guilty, that means you deserve to feel guilty. Oh, fuck, Papa. Yuri suddenly giggles. Huh? I didn't notice that she was listening in. Her face is in her book as always. Aha! I wasn't listening or anything. It was just something in my book. Yuri! Tell Big Papa to let me borrow some money. Don't get me involved in that, Sayori. Besides, you should only buy what you can responsibly afford. And frankly, after pulling a mischievous little sound like that, your suffering is fair enough retribution. That she's fucked up. Did I just... I didn't mean that. I got too absorbed into my book. I really like when you speak your mind, Yuri. It doesn't happen much, but it's a fun side of you. There's no way you could think that. You were right, though. I did something bad, and now I have to accept the revolution. Retribution. That! Still, coming from you, Sayori, I guess there's a little devil inside all of us, isn't there? Don't let her fool you. Sayori knows exactly what she's doing. After all, she told you guys that she was bringing me to the club before she even told me. But you wouldn't have come if it weren't for the cupcakes. So I had to trick Natsuki into making them. She's a manipulator. Yeah. Come on, give me more credit for that, Sayori. What the fuck? Did he slap her? Wow. Out of nowhere, something smacks Sayori in the face and tumbles onto the desk. Ow! What was that? Huh? A cookie? Sure enough, it was a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. Sayori glances around. Is this a miracle? It's because I paid my restitution. What? Retribution. Actually, that one almost works. Natsuki! That's so nice of you! I'm so happy! Sayori hugs the cookie. She's fucking greedy. Jeez, just eat it. Sayori rapidly tears open the wrapper and takes a big bite. So good! Sayori suddenly claps her hands over her mouth. What is it, poison? I bit my tongue! Natsuki takes a bite of her own cookie. Ah, yours looks really good too, Natsuki. Can I try it? She fucking wants her cookie too? Jesus Christ. But yours is chocolate.
Yeah, why do you think I gave you that one?
Fine. So, I'm really happy that you shared this one with me. I thought she was gonna kiss her. Sayori gets out of her seat and goes behind Natsuki, then wraps her arms around her. Ah, gee. Cookie still in hand, Natsuki reaches up to nudge Sayori off of her. Sayori suddenly leans down and takes a bite out of Natsuki's. What the fuck? She was just like bite her cookie? What the fuck? What the fuck is wrong with her? She like runs away, what the fuck? Mouthful. Sayori trots away to safety. Yuri and I laughed as well. Natsuki glances around. Monica isn't in the club room.
What's Monica anyway?
Good question. Have any of you heard anything about her being late today? Not me. Where's Monica? Yeah, I haven't either. That's a bit unusual. I hope she's okay. Of course she's okay.
Of course she is.
Oh, sorry.
Probably just has some shit. Pretty popular after all.
Huh? You don't think she has a... I wouldn't be surprised. She's probably more desirable than all of us combined. Ouch. That's true.
Excuse me?
Suddenly the door swings open. Hey, it's Monica.
Sorry, I'm super sorry.
Ah, there you are.
I didn't mean to feel it. I hope you guys weren't worried there.
Huh? Monica chose the club over her boyfriend after all. You're so strong, though.
Boyfriend? What are you talking about?
Monica specifically glances at me. Never mind that. What held you up anyway?
Well, my last period today was spiritual. To be honest, I kind of just lost track of time. Oh, okay. That makes no sense, though. You would have heard the bell ring, please. I must not have heard it. So attractive.
I wonder if there's like more than one Monica. Piano. I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monica. What's that piano? I think she was replaced.
I don't really. I felt really. I kind of just started recently. I've always wanted to learn piano.
That's so cool. You should play something for us, Monica. Monica looks at me.
Maybe once I get a little better.
Yay! That sounds cool. I'd also look forward to it.
That's all. In that case, don't worry, you got this.
Monica smiles sweetly. Ah. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that.
Don't worry. I've been practicing a whole lot. And I'd really love to share one more.
I see. In that case, best of luck.
Thanks. So, I didn't miss anything, did I?
Not really. I chose to leave out Sayori's mission escapade. I'm sure Natsuki will end up complaining to her anyway. It looks like everyone has already settled down. Sayori somehow already finished her entire cooking. Yuri is back to her book and Natsuki disappeared into the closet. Hey Yuri! I suddenly noticed that Yuri is reading a different book from the one we've been reading. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. No. I was kind of just waiting for you. If that's the case, why don't we go ahead and get started? Yes, let's. Actually, I have a request. Do you mind if I make some tea first? Not at all. Thanks very much. If there's one thing that can make reading time here any better, it's a nice cup of tea. Not to mention for yourself as well. Yuri stands up and makes her way to the closet. I follow and watch as she retrieves a small water pitcher from the shelf, the kind with a filter inside. Can you hold this for a second? Sure. Yuri hands me the water pitcher and also fetches an electric kettle. I'm gonna plug this in at the teacher's desk and then we'll go get some water. She walks past me and sets the kettle down on the teacher's desk. I simply watch her movements. He's like looking at her ass and she walks. To my surprise, the way she moves really contrasts her speaking and mannerisms. Especially because of her long legs, Yuri appears elegant and methodical. Okay, may I have the water pitcher? Thanks, I'll be right back. As I might as well walk with you. Yeah, why not? Shall we go then? Yeah.
Where are you two off to?
Huh? Yuri was going to make some tea, so I suddenly realized how weird it sounds, so he's filling some water there. We're just filling the water pitcher.
Ah, okay. Sorry, I was just a bit curious.
That's... Monica, please mind your own business for once. Oh shit. Or do you want me to tell there's something wrong with helping involve Big Papa in club activities? My mouth gapes.
Suppose there's nothing wrong with that.
Then let's go, Big Papa. Ah, she's possessive as fuck. Yuri quickly exits the room and I follow. Once in the hallway, she suddenly puts her forehead against the wall. I spoke without thinking. How could I say something like that? Yuri, I just... Something about the way she said that. It made me feel so irritated. What's wrong with me? No, Yuri. I think you did the right thing. I wasn't expecting it, but it's also not right for Monica to judge people like that. Hey, Papa, how come even when I do something bad, you're being nice to me? Because nothing that you do is bad as you make it seem in your head. Nothing that you do is as bad as you make it seem in your head. Nobody's perfect. We have emotions, and we can't always hide them away. But you always amplify things in your head. Your mind turns a light rain shower into a hurricane. No. Wouldn't you hate me for something as terrible as that? Why would I hate you? I can't hate someone for having emotions. What kind of friend would do that? Friend, you say? Yuri lifts her head. Big Papa, I really like being friends with you. Thanks, Yuri. I like being friends with you too. I feel kind of awkward saying something like that, but I'm doing my best to help Yuri feel better. Anyway, yeah, shall we go? Yeah. Yuri and I walk to the nearest water fountain. We're filling a fucking pitcher with like a water fountain. So he's so slow. Once we fill up the water pitcher, we return to the classroom. Big Papa, do you like oolong tea? Yeah. Anything is fine. Oolong. Very well. Yuri sets the temperature on the kettle to 200 degrees. Now it's time to get the teapot. It's fucking hot. Hot and long. Hot. Some hot, long food. You do this poverty, don't you? Of course. I shouldn't do any less when I'm making tea for others. Even if I'm not an expert on tea or anything. In that case, you'll only be even more impressed. Ah, perhaps I will. Yuri fetches the teapot and begins measuring the tea leaves. To my surprise, she even starts humming a little to herself. You must be in a good mood now. Is that so? I was letting it show. And you noticed, I was doing a bit of thinking. And I decided that I would try expressing myself a little bit more. It turns out that it's not very hard for me to do. When it's you who's around anyway. Ah. That's great, Yuri. Just don't push yourself too much. You're always worrying about me, Big Papa. It's very endearing. Yuri wasn't kidding. I don't even know if we can keep up with this. I'll watch Yuri pour a cup of tea for us. Big Papa, I have another request. Do you mind if we sit on the floor today? Why is that? It's a little bit easier on my back. Her fucking boobs like where or some shit. I can read with my back against the wall rather than bending over at my desk. Sorry, I didn't realize. No worries. I just have back pain fairly regularly, so I do my best to manage it. Her fucking massive tits. Is that so? I wonder why that is. It's most likely because my your posture, right? Always hunched over like that while reading. Fucking big tit hunchback. Yes. I have terrible reading posture. Yeah, it's not your tits at all. So that's why it would sit on the floor. Fair enough. I'll go ahead and get the book. I retrieved the book from my bag. Ah, I have some chocolate as well. It's a bag of small chocolate candies that I kept hidden from Sayori's candy radar. She's probably smelling that shit now. Fucking runs over. I take it, since it'll go well with the tea. Yuri and I sit against the wall, teacups at our sides. As if in sync, we assume the same reading position as last time, each holding one half of the book. Except this time, our bodies are even closer to each other. I can't see too well. Yuri slides. Oh, I thought that said something else. Yuri slides closer until our shoulders are touching. How am I supposed to focus on reading like this? Yuri was always kind of cute, but when she's being less apprehensive, it's almost more than I can handle. Your teacup. Yuri hands me my teacup. Holding it with my hand that's not holding the book, I end up in a position that makes it even harder to focus. Because now I need to worry about making sure I don't accidentally touch her chest. It's gonna be pretty hard. Meanwhile, Yuri hasn't noticed a single thing. She wears her intense reading expression, and I can only presume the world around her has faded away. I use all of my willpower to focus on reading. After a few minutes, I finally managed to relax a little. I put the teacup between my legs and fumbled with the chocolate wrapper. Sorry. I briefly let go of the book to finish opening the wrapper. You can have as much as you want. That's okay, I won't take any. Are you sure? Well, if I touch it, then it might get smudges on the pages. Oh, you're right. I didn't even think about that. My bad. No need to apologize. I'll hold the book, okay? Are you sure? Of course. Oh. Yuri opens the book with both hands. She's gonna do something crazy. She holds it that I don't have to. She holds it so that I don't have any harder of a time reading from it. But as a result, her left arm is practically resting on top of my leg. Okay. Really? But as a result, her left arm is practically resting on top of my leg. Well, in that case, Yuri's already totally focused on reading again. I take a chocolate candy and pop it into my mouth. Then I take another chocolate and I hold it up to Yuri. She doesn't even look away from the book. She simply parts her lips as if the situation was completely natural. But that means I can't stop here. I apprehensively place the chocolate in her mouth. Just like that, Yuri closes her lips over it. Huh? Yuri's expression suddenly breaks. Did I just... Yuri looks at me as she needs to confirm what just happened. Big Papa? Sorry. I guess I shouldn't have done that. Well, you were just helping. Something that friends do, right? I mean, not really in this kind of context, but yeah. That's all it was. Yeah. Then you don't need to stop her or anything. I see. The situation has gotten really tense. Oh my god. Yuri tries to return to the book, but I can tell just by her expression that she can't even focus. That she can't focus now. My heart is pounding. I nervously take another chocolate between my fingers, but this time Yuri's eyes meet mine. How did it even come to this? Yuri doesn't even avert her gaze. I notice her chest rising and falling to the rhythm of her beats. I raise my arm. Like before, Yuri parts her lips, but it's different this time. I take the chocolate and place it in her mouth. I feel her hot breath on my fingers.
Okay, everyone.
That was fucking sudden. What the fuck? Damn. Oh, Yuri jolts back.
It's time to share food. Papa, you can help Yuri put away the pizza, right?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, thanks.
The spell is abruptly broken. I was fucking sudden, like, I was like a jump. I'll... I'll take care of the cups. Yeah. Yuri picks up the teacup from the floor. I pick up the bag of chocolates. In the end, we hastily clean up without so much of a word in between us. I get the feeling there is something neither of us will have the courage to bring up. Should I show you? Let's go, Yuri. Let's see what you've written today. Yuri stares at the poem with a surprised expression on her face. Do you like it? Big Papa. This one might be even better than yesterday's. How did you even pick up on this so quickly? Just yesterday I was telling you the kind of techniques worth practicing. Maybe that's why. You did a good job explaining. I really wanted to try giving it more imagery. Yuri visibly swallows. Even her hands appear sweaty. Sweaty fuck. I'm not used to this. Used to what? I don't know. It's fine, take your time. Yuri breathes and collects her thoughts. I know that Yuri likes to think before she speaks, so I offer that patience to her. Yeah, just being appreciated like this, I guess. It probably sounds really stupid, but seeing someone motivated by my writing, it just makes me really happy. Are you saying you've never shared your writing before? Yuri nods. Really? I don't believe it. I really only write for myself. And besides, people will just laugh at me. You really think that? Again, Yuri nods. Huh? Even your close friends? Yuri doesn't respond to that. Does she not have friends? I wonder why. Anyway, you want to share the poem you wrote today? Yeah, I do. If it's with you. The raccoon. It happened in the dead of night while I was slicing bread for a guilty snack. My attention was caught by the scattering of a raccoon outside my window. That was, I believe, the first time I noticed my strange tendencies as an unordinary human. I gave the raccoon a piece of bread, my subconscious well aware of the consequences, well aware that a raccoon that is fed will always come back for more. The enticing beauty of my cutting knife was the symptom. The bread was my hungry curiosity. The raccoon and herd. The fuck? The moon the moon increments its phase and reflects that much more light off my cutting knife. The very same light that glistens in the eyes of my raccoon friend. I slice the bread, fresh and soft. The raccoon becomes excited. Or perhaps I'm merely projecting my emotions into the newly satisfied animal. The raccoon has taken to following me. You can say that we've gotten quite used to each other. The raccoon becomes hungry more and more frequently, so my bread is always handy. Every time I brandish my cutting knife, the raccoon shows me its excitement. A rush of blood. Classic Pavlovian conditioning. I slice the bread, and I feed myself like, what? I slice the bread, and I feed myself again. Is she the raccoon? What the fuck is going on? Wait, the raccoon, you get a follow. The raccoon. Oh, rush of blood. Classic Pavlovian conditioning. I slice the bread, and I feed myself like, what the fuck? This... Something is wrong with this. does this mean? So, was the raccoon never there? Dude,
Like I said, I'm too dumb for
this
this.
is fucking weird. I was a little more gearing with this one than yesterday's. I can see that. It's a lot more metaphorical. I don't know if it's my fault, but I can't begin to imagine what this poem is about. Oh, at least I'm not the only one. Like, what the fuck does that even mean? That's right. It's a bit closer to my preferred writing style. What is wrong with you? Using the poem as a canvas to express vivid imagery and the fuck? Yeah, if I take it at face value, then I can't even figure out what it's supposed to mean. Well, I think it's something that different people can relate to in their own way. I want to express the way it feels for me, to indulge in my more unusual hobbies. It's those sorts of things I'm usually forced to keep for myself. So I sometimes enjoy writing about them. I think I'm fucking trying to date a psychopath. Why do you keep them to yourself? Because they're embarrassing. And people would make fun of you. Do you have anything like that, Big Papa? Well, yeah, I guess I do. I feel like everyone has a little something like that. The best we can do is respect each other and our individualities. Even if it's difficult sometimes, and some things make us uncomfortable. After all, if I hadn't learned to embrace my own weirdness, I would probably hate myself. I might be ranting a little bit now, but I'm glad that you're a good listener. You're good at a lot of things. Writing, listening, feeding your chocolate. There really aren't many people like you, Big Papa. That's exaggerating a little bit. It's just how I feel. I never thought I would feel so comfortable sharing my writing. But now I almost feel like I look forward to it. It's just a really nice feeling. And you're to thank for that. It's nothing really. Yuri smiles sincerely at me. For just a moment, her tenderness seems to disappear.
Hi again, baby. How's writing going?
Alright, I guess.
Okay. As long as it's not going bad. Happy to hear about it. Come up with the map. Yo, very handy.
Like talons, right? Like the fuck is like claws or some shit. I wouldn't count on that. I feel like Monica's been replaced with like a clone or some shit.
You never know. Want to share what you know with your thing? Also, she just replied to your little like statement. You never know, bro. You never know.
Oh, what the fuck? Okay.
She replied to you, bro.
Sure, here you go. How does she know what I'm saying? Alright, I give my point to Monica. What the fuck?
No, it's just coincidence.
Oh, yeah, oh, okay. Oh, fuck. Dude, it's fucking trippy, dude.
Alright. This one's good. Looks like you're not only getting more comfortable with yourself, or what you do with yourself, but the imagery is better than last time. Wondering, but have you been finding inspiration here for yourself?
I guess so. You can't deny that she's talented.
Totally. I think her poems are the most nomadic.
What is remotely romantic about that?
That's right, that's good.
I can see that. I noticed that too. Fuck. But when she's talking about literature, it's like a light turns on inside her.
Sadly, it's hard to get much personal conversation out of it. For me, just the fact. Who knows what goes on in that head of hers?
What the fuck, man? They're trying to make it seem insane. Hope you don't mean that in a bad way.
No, of course not. I just meant that I wish you didn't keep so much for yourself. Still, finding her like that. Pretty into
You completely misunderstood.
Calm down, I'm kidding. Besides, I'm sure she's already out of work.
Wait, really?
Yeah, the show wants anyway.
Oh my god, it's harsh. Fuck. Monica kind of whispers that last part to me.
It's just a hunch, but...
Well, there's not really anything wrong with that.
Oh, well, I know. I was just saying. But anyway. You want to read my phone? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too.
Alright, let's take a look. Save me. The colors, they won't stop. Bright, beautiful colors. Flashing, expanding, piercing. Red, green, blue, and endless of meaningless what? Of noise? The noise, it won't stop. Violent, grating waveforms. Squeaking, screeching, piercing. Sine, cosine, tangent. Like playing a chalkboard on a turntable. Like playing a vinyl on a pizza crust. An endless poem of music. Melody? Oh, save me, look. What the fuck?
Oh, damn, you just overrated or broke your save? Oh, you fucking
You can use the skip button to fast forward to the text you already read. Okay. Did I lose it? It's even more abstract than the last one. Oh. Aha. Oh, sorry.
I guess it's just the way I write. Sorry if you don't like it.
No, I never said that. It's just a kind of thing that I never really seen before, I guess.
I kind of like finding my face on the paper. Let's see, like 12 fucking answers or whatever. Choosing where and how to space your work is totally it's almost like magic. The way I wrote the line is really short. It was
What? I see. It's still something's not right. It's still hard for me to tell what it's about, though.
sometimes asking what a poem is about is
What?
the poem can be as abstract as physical expression, how poetry or a conversation with a
Wait. I don't know, dude. I'm fucking scared of like something's not right. So, so
Anyway, here's Monica's writing for the other day. Sometimes I find myself when that happens, don't forget to save your game.
wait, what? Oh my god!
You never know when you might change your mind. Or when something unexpected may happen.
Or I'm not. I'm starting to get a little freaked out now.
Wait,
mean, she said save your game. Like, what? Okay.
That's my advice for today.
Okay. What the fuck, dude? What the fuck, man? Oh my god. Sorry. Hope I chose right. I like this one, Big Papa. I feel like I'm gonna die if I choose wrong. It has some nice feelings in it. Ah, I'm glad. Does that mean it's better than yesterday's? Let me think. I don't know. I guess I like them both. That's not very helpful, you know. Well, I'm not very good at figuring out if poems are good or bad. So that's why I just go by my heart. If it makes me feel things, then it must be a good poem. I'm not sure that's exactly how it works. Then again, I guess conveying feelings is a pretty important part of the whole thing. Yeah, maybe. Honestly, I don't even know what kind of writing you like in the first place. Yeah, me neither. What? Why don't you at least try giving it some thought? Oh, you want to write something for me? That's so sweet. You're right. But you're always thinking about other people. You need to think about yourself once in a while. If you don't, you might end up getting hurt at some point. Eh? Well, I don't really know what you mean, but I'll try to keep it in mind. Well, whatever. Anyway, let's see. I guess I like happy poems. Wait, sometimes I like sad poems too. Sometimes a little bit of both. There's a word for that, right? What's the word I'm looking for? Bittersweet. Yeah. I like things that are happy and things that are sad. Happy and sad? I can't see you liking something sad, Silver. Well, I like happy the most. But sometimes when you have a little rain cloud in your head, a sad poem can help give the rain cloud a little hug. And make a nice happy rainbow. I think I should have stuck with Sayuri. She's like happy. She's the only fucking normal one somewhere. Sayuri, that's unexpectedly poetic. Eh? Is it? Maybe I'm getting better at expressing my feelings after all. Thanks, Big Papa. I should go write that down then. You can read my poem now, okay? Bottles. I pop off my... What? Isn't your scalp like your... Okay, I pop off my scalp like the lid of a cookie jar. It's the secret place where I keep all my dreams. Little balls of sunshine, all rubbing together like a bundle of kittens. I reach inside with my thumb and forefinger and pluck one out. It's warm and tingly, but there is no time to waste. I put it in a bottle to keep it safe. And I put the bottle on the shelf with all of the other bottles. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts. In bottles, all in a row. My collection makes me lots of friends. Each bottle is starlight to make amends. Sometimes my friend feels a certain way. Down comes a bottle to save the day. Night after night, more dreams. Friends after friend, more bottles. Deeper and deeper my fingers go. Like exploring a dark cave, discovering the secrets hiding in the nooks and crannies. Digging and digging. Scraping and scraping. I blow dust off my bottle caps. It doesn't feel like time elapsed. My empty shelf could use some more. My friends look through my locked front door. Finally, all done, I open up, and in come my friends. In they come in such a hurry. Do you want my bottles that much? I frantically pull them from the shelf, one after the other, holding them out to each and every friend, each and every bottle. But every time I let one go, it shatters against the tile between my feet. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts, in shards all over the floor. They were supposed to be for my friends who aren't smiling. They're all shouting, pleading, something. But all I hear is echo, 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 echo inside my head. Yeah, these poems are getting a little weird. Holy crap! Sorry, did you really write this? Of course I did. Didn't I tell you yesterday I was gonna write the best poem ever? Yeah, but I mean, I didn't expect something like this coming from you. Monica taught me a whole lot. Fuck Monica. And I've been really in touch with my feelings recently. I see that. It's almost kind of creepy. You shouldn't have said that. Creepy? Well, not exactly. Maybe because I'm so used to you being cheerful. Well, never mind. I'm thinking too hard about it. The point is, it came out good, so you should be proud of it. Aw, thanks. I feel like I was meant to express myself this way. It even helps me understand my own feelings a little bit better. Writing is like magic. You've gotten pretty passionate about this, huh? Hope you keep it up. Yeah. Writing's the best. I'm gonna keep writing until I die. Don't get ahead of yourself. Sorry, I always had a habit of getting obsessed with something before dropping it no more than a week later. I wonder if this is one of those times. But seeing the passion in her eyes makes it hard for me to be pessimistic. That's good. Yeah, you think so? Sakura has a type all of a sudden? Oh my god. Ugh, that was a little unnecessary. But think of it this way. If it weren't for me, he would probably just fly away like letting go of a balloon. You could say we each take care of each other in our own way. Amy likes spiders. You know what I heard about Amy? Amy likes spiders. Icky, wriggly, hairy, ugly spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a cute singing voice. I heard her singing my favorite love song. Every time she sang the chorus, my heart would pound to the rhythm of the words. But she likes spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. One time I hurt my leg really bad. Amy helped me up and took me to the nurse. I tried not to let her touch me. She likes spiders, so her hands are probably gross. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a lot of friends. I always see her talking to people. She probably talks about spiders. One of her friends starts to like spiders too. That's why I'm not friends with her. It doesn't matter if she has other hobbies. It doesn't matter if she keeps it private. It doesn't matter if it doesn't hurt anyone. It's gross. She's gross. The world is better off without spider lovers. And I'm gonna tell everyone. Fuck. What the fuck? Is there like a meaning to these poems? It's quite a bit longer than yesterday's.
Yesterday's was way too short. I was just warming up.
No, of course not.
Anyway, the message is pretty straightforward. I'd rather have it explain. But you explain yourself with your which is like that. Help people realize the stupid thing. Like anyone would agree that the self is something
You know people like that. Yuri wrote about something similar today. Yeah. She said her poem was about an unusual hobby of hers. I don't really get it, but she said something similar to you. That people shouldn't make each other feel insecure about those things. Natsuki has trouble finding words. Well, I would say so. Even if her writing style is really different, I'm sure she'll appreciate the message in your poem. That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last minute preparations. Monica. Sari, who's been coloring the poster, holds it up for us to see. I agree with Natsuki. I could never, in my life, do something like that. Imagining it, Yuri shakes her head in fear. Guys. It's about expressing your feelings, being intimate with yourself, finding new horizons, and having fun.
That's right. And it's those reasons that we're all in this film today. Don't you want to share with us that with others? Inspire them to find the same feelings about you in the first place. I know you do. I know we all do. If all it takes is staying in front of the room for 2 minutes and sending you home, I know you can do it.
Natsuki and Yuri remain silent. Sayori looks worried. I guess that leaves me no choice. I agree. I don't think it's too much to ask. I think that Sayori and Monica have been trying really hard to get new members. The least we can do is help them out a little bit. It looks like Natsuki doesn't have any arguments left.
Okay, fine. I guess I'll just have to get it over with.
Alright.
What about you, Yuri?
Yuri dejectedly glances around at everyone else's expectant faces. Sigh. I guess I don't really have a choice. That's everyone. You're the best, Yuri. This club is seriously going to be the death of me.
Oh gosh. Fine, Yuri.
The subliminals.
But anyway, let's move on to the main event. I want each of you to choose a poem of yours. We're going to practice reciting them in front of each other.
Monica! This is too sudden.
Well, if you can't recite your poem in front of the club, how do you expect to do it in front of the club?
Oh no.
Don't worry. I'll start off and help everyone feel.
Can I go next?
Of course. Now let's see.
Monica flips through her notebook to a specific poem she has in mind for herself. She then stands behind the podium.
The title of the poem is The Way They Fly.
Monica begins reciting her poem. Her clear, confident voice fills the room. More than that, her inflection is pristine. She knows exactly how to apply emotion behind each line she recites, bringing the words to life. Is this something she's done before, or is she simply a natural? I glance. All natural. No fake tits involved. I glance around. Everyone has their eyes on Monica. Sayori looks amazed. Yuri has an intense expression on her face that I don't understand. Finally, Monica finishes this recitation. The four of us applaud. Monica takes a breath and smiles. That was so good, Monica.
Thank you very much. I was just hoping to send a good example. Are you ready to go next, Sayori?
I'll go next. Yuri's fired up all of a sudden. Yuri clutches a sheet of paper between her hands and stands up. Keeping her head down, she walks quickly over to the podium. This poem is called... Yuri anxiously glances at each of us. You can do it, Yuri. It's called After Image of a Crimson Eye. Yuri's voice shakes as she starts reading the poem. Just a moment ago, she practically refused to do this. Why is she suddenly putting in so much effort? As Yuri gets past the first couple of lines, her voice changes. It's almost like what happens when Yuri gets a version of her voice. Her quivering words transform into the sharp syllables of a fierce and confident woman. The poem is full of twists and turns in its structure that she enunciates with perfect timing. This must be a rare glimpse into the whirling fire Yuri keeps concealed inside her head. Suddenly, she's finished. Everyone is stunned. Yuri snaps back into reality and glances around her as if she's bewildered even herself. It's up to me to save this situation. I'm the first to start applauding. Everyone joins me afterward, and we give Yuri the recognition she deserves. It's not that we didn't want to applaud for her, but we were caught so off guard that we must have forgotten. As we applauded, Yuri holds the poem to her chest and rushes back into her seat.
Yuri, that was really good. Thank you for that.
Looks like Yuri is down for the count. Okay, I guess I'm next then. Sayori hops out of her chair and cheerfully walks to the podium. This one is called My Meadow. Ah. Sorry, I giggled. Sayori, it's a lot harder than I thought. How did you guys do it so easily?
I'd like to thank you very much for reciting to other people. Imagine you reciting to yourself like you're going to do it like you're both, so it'll come out naturally.
I see. Okay then. Sayori begins her poem. Somehow it feels like her soft voice was made as a perfect match. The poem isn't aimlessly cherry like Sayori was. It's serene and bittersweet. As if I were to read this on paper, I probably wouldn't think much of it. But hearing it come from Sayori's voice almost gives it a whole new meaning. Maybe this is what Sayori meant when she said she likes my poems. It's like I get to reach more deeply into someone I thought I knew through and through. Sayori finishes and we applaud. I did it! Cool job, Sayori. Even Big Papa liked it. I guess that's a good sign. What does that even mean?
You came out nicely, Sayori. That's true. But I like that other girl was more quite well.
I don't really understand.
In other words, I've seen poems of yours where that sort of gentle delivery was more. They might need a little more force.
Oh, I know what you mean. Well, I've been practicing that kind of thing. It's just embarrassing to do it in front of everyone.
The next time, I'm going to make you impose a challenge. We don't have much time before the festival.
Okay.
No, who's next? Let's see. Oh. Fill this up. Oh. Not like there's a comparison there. Might as well let this top lower everyone's standing.
Oh my god. Natsuki. It's fine. I might as well get it over with. But it's not like I have much of a selection of what to read. I'll just have to go with what I wrote for today. I stand up and step in front of the podium. Everyone has their eyes on me, making me feel terribly awkward. I recite my poem. Since I'm not exactly confident in my own writing, it's hard to put energy into it. Despite that, once I finish, I receive applause anyway. Sorry, I'm not really as good as everyone else.
Don't worry about it so much. I think it's less about your abilities and more about your God. That's something that will improve over time.
Yeah, maybe.
Alright then. I'll just leave it to you, Nazi. I'm going.
Natsuki begrudgingly gets out of her seat and makes her way to the podium. The poem is... Oh, sorry.
It's called... Why do you know what you do? Because they're presenting. Huh. Anyway, the poem is called Jump.
Natsuki takes a breath. Once she starts reciting the poem, her sour attitude disappears a little. While she's still a little unenthused, her poem has a rhythm and rhyme to it. It's Natsuki's trademark style, and it works surprisingly well when spoken out loud. The words feel like they bounce up and down as if giving life to the poem. Natsuki finishes, and everyone applauds. She huffs back to her seat. This is a surprise, Natsuki. I think it would be the other way around for me. Jeez. I should probably find some other poem to recite instead.
That's fine, too. Doesn't have to be up. I'm already pleasantly impressed that you're putting in a whole December for something. I think it's good with me.
Yeah, no problem.
Okay, everyone. I think that's about it for today. I know the festival is coming up, but let's try to let folks respond as well. Good working out using the season one. It's our best. For the festival. And then we'll have the weekend start. Monday is Tuesday.
I can't wait. I can do this. I can do this. Alright. I stand up. There's no way I'll be able to find the same enthusiasm as Sayori and Monica, but I'll do my best to get through. If it's for the sake of the club, and impressing Monica, then I have to do my best. Ready to go, Sayori? Oh, ready to go, Sayori? Yeah?
You two always don't come together.
Jeez, guys. Don't make such a big deal out of it. It must be a little nice, though. Well, how am I supposed to respond to that? It's okay, Big Papa. You don't have to say it. Whatever. Let's go already. I'll walk home with Sayori once more. I think I'm gonna save it like right here. I'm gonna save it like right here. Continue this like tomorrow or later today. I do. Same schedule, 12 to 9.
I didn't realize you worked tomorrow.
Yeah. Sure. Yeah, I'm done. Alright, let's get it. I'm gonna make an extra save just in case. I have like 6 fucking save files already. Jesus Christ.
Right. So, what I should have told you was fix earlier, but actually, this is fine. I'll keep those two sections, right?
Keep those 2 saves.